Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Lucas Pitts. Michaelis, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2009. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Juan Soto now. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1.
Hey! 1-2.
Here goes the runner. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Contreras settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Pete Alonso stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. And today's starter, Clay Holmes.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. On the ground to second, might be 2. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
Siani leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. And it's even up. That one inside. Look out. Up the middle. Toss to Alonso. And that's an out.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First pitch misses. In there at the knees for a strike. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. 2 outs with a runner at third. And Wilson down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Michaelis back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's some real power at the plate. Jeremy Pitts. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. One out, base is empty.
No,
that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Popped up. Herrera makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Devers with a homer in his last game. Ripped, but it curls foul. And 1-2. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ground ball. Throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Man at first. So up next for New York, Luis Torrens. Up and in, 1-0. And that one almost got him.
Ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, 2 outs. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Devers on second. Torrens at first, 2 out of the inning. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Byers to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson.
Oh.
And foul ball. Next pitch inside, 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that is foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And there's a ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
1 ball, 2 straight.
That one way outside. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's off the inside edge. And a full count now. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Nolan Gorman. Clips the corner. 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back here in St. Louis at the plate, Jesse Pitts.
Number 0.
Foul ball there. That one a little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Strikes him out for the second time today. Lucas Pitts up now for the Mets. That clips a corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's outside. And that's ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
To the right side, Gorman. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Outside low, and that's ball one. Top of the third, no score. That one not close. Now 2-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. And that misses. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One and two here. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. The 1-2. This one chopped up the middle. Henderson. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Inside. And that's ball two. That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That clips the corner.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now batting Michael Ciani. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, Brendan Donovan. Runner takes off. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, start of the 4th, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swinging a foul out of play. The pitch. Well struck, right field. That one's deep. Hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Gunnar Henderson, and that's a little high. Alonso at second with nobody out. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ripped on a line. And foul ball. That one's in there. 2-2 now. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pitts digs in now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful. Line drive, base hit. Alonso is waved home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive.
Runner on the go. That one lifted to left. Donovan should have this one. He's got it. 2 down. And next for the Mets, Luis Torrens. He reached on a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and he was born in Germany. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Herrera in the box now. Take strike one.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Contreras now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He sends it out of here. Third home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 3-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. That's off the mark. Ball one. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
2 down, bases empty.
Second
Nolan
baseman.
Gorman will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. McNeil going back, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-1. Frankie Montas on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Just missed.
3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now the left fielder, Jeff McNeil. Michaelis back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that one is inside ball one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jesse Pitts.
Now batting,
he's been a
number
great
0.
free agent sign. strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Nootbaar pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Lucas Pitts up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Cards putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's in there. Now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Fly ball center field. Puts it away for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan.
Left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
Montasa moved to first. And he's back in safely. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else,
they get one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Now pitching
John
for the
King
Cardinals.
comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Soto leading things off and takes a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Right through there for a strike. Close, but called the ball. And now it's even 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. In for a strike, 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Fires over to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back here in St.
Leading off
Louis,
for
here's the
St.
catcher,
Louis,
Ivan
catcher,
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swing in, went
Now
up there with a
batting,
plan to be
first
aggressive.
baseman,
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way
Wilson.
on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Alonso settles under this one. One down. Here's the Cardinal DH,
Now batting,
Alec
the
Burleson.
designated hitter,
He's already homered here in this one.
Alec Burleson.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1.
Hit in the air, left field. McNeil drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And that one in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off for the
and now the
Mets,
DH,
designated
Jeremy
hitter,
Pitts.
Number 43.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next
No,
offering is
that's a ball.
downstairs.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Rafael
Now batting,
Devers.
third baseman,
Those plays can be
Rafael
tricky.
Devers.
They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
King, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Oh and 2 now. And that
That's
skips
ball.
in the dirt. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the
2
end.
2.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3 and 2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's ball
Take it,
4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long
Now
at-bat.
pitching
Boogie
for the
pop.
Cardinals.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan
Number
Fernandez
64.
hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Ryan Fernandez.
Now this team is
1-0.
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Ciani grabs it on the run.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, left field, Donovan. Brings it in, and that is that. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Gorman gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball 2.
In the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Pitch
Ball
misses inside, and that's ball 1. That one missing inside. That's a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. Soto puts it away. That's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Michael Ciani. That one's in there. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This to third. They get the force, and the inning is over. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jesse Pitts. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And that's in for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. JoJo Romero gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And that just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That misses. Ball 2. Good job to fight that one off. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. On the ground to third, might be 2. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break.
Pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jose Butto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Donovan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
To third, Devers. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. The other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. Now at the plate, Alec Burleson. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up and in, and the count now 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first with 1 gone, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers makes the grab. Out number 2. Nolan Gorman getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Just off the inside edge. Just missed. Burleson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now here is Pete Alonso. Romero back to work. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And the count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Cards leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So now here's the Mets DH, Jeremy Pitts. That's a slider for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for.
Slings to second, over to first, safe.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So they're down to their final out. Rafael Devers up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
This could end it. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now 1 and 2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.